What if I told you that one of the most beloved breakfast staples, something many of us have eaten our whole lives, might actually be quietly working against your health as you get older? For years, eggs have been praised as a perfect protein, a nutritional powerhouse, the go-to for a quick, healthy meal, and for a long time, that was largely true for many of us. But here's the often unspoken truth: what serves us well in our younger years doesn't always continue to benefit us in the same way as we gracefully age. Many people I speak with, wonderful folks just like you, come to me feeling a bit sluggish, maybe noticing aches and pains they can't quite place, or experiencing digestive troubles that seem to pop up out of nowhere. They're often diligently trying to eat what they consider a healthy breakfast, often including eggs daily, not realizing that this very choice might be contributing to their discomfort. It's a painful reality to think something we rely on could be holding us back. But there's a secret about daily egg consumption after 60 that isn't widely discussed, and it's more complex than simple nutrition advice you might have heard before. In this video, we're going to unpack the real science behind eggs for older adults, diving deep into the hidden risks that daily consumption can pose, and more importantly, what you should be considering instead to truly stay vibrant, energetic, and feeling your absolute best. It's about empowering you with knowledge to make the most informed choices for your incredible journey through life. Stick with me until the very end, because I'm going to share something truly surprising that could change how you view your breakfast forever. Let's dive right into the heart of the matter. And it begins with a topic that's been debated for decades: cholesterol. For so long, we were told to limit dietary cholesterol, and eggs, being high in it, often bore the brunt of that advice. Then, the pendulum swung, and many health organizations declared that dietary cholesterol wasn't as big a villain as once thought, especially for healthy individuals. And while that's true to a certain extent for younger, otherwise healthy people, the story changes significantly as we cross the threshold of 60. You see, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating cholesterol levels. Our liver, which produces the majority of the cholesterol in our blood, doesn't always respond as adeptly to dietary cholesterol intake as it once did. What this means is that for some individuals over 60, especially those with pre-existing conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, or a genetic predisposition to high cholesterol, consuming eggs daily can indeed contribute to an elevation in their blood cholesterol, specifically the low-density lipoprotein, or LDL cholesterol, often referred to as the bad cholesterol. This isn't to say that every person over 60 will see their cholesterol skyrocket from eating an egg. Our bodies are wonderfully unique, but the cumulative effect of daily consumption, day after day, year after year, can quietly add up, increasing the risk factor for cardiovascular issues that are already more prevalent in our age group. Think about it: heart disease remains a leading cause of death globally, and anything we can do to mitigate that risk, even seemingly small dietary adjustments, becomes incredibly important. We're not just talking about the cholesterol in the egg itself, but how that interacts with your body's unique metabolic processes at this stage of life. If you're regularly having 2 or 3 eggs every morning, perhaps alongside other cholesterol-rich foods like bacon or sausage, you're potentially setting your system up for a challenge it might not be equipped to handle as efficiently as it once was. It's like constantly adding fuel to a fire that's already burning a little too hot. The body has to work harder to process it all. And over time, that constant demand can lead to plaque buildup in your arteries, contributing to atherosclerosis, which can eventually lead to heart attacks or strokes. Many people over 60 are already on medications for cholesterol or blood pressure. And while these medications are crucial, dietary choices can either support or undermine their effectiveness. It's about working with your body, not against it. So, while an egg here and there is likely fine for most, the concept of daily, habitual consumption needs a closer look, especially if you haven't recently had your cholesterol checked or if you have a family history of heart problems. It's a conversation worth having with your doctor, not just a casual mention, but a detailed discussion about your specific dietary habits and your latest lab results. Understanding your own lipid panel is incredibly empowering. Don't just accept that elevated cholesterol is part of getting older. While it's true that risk factors increase with age, it doesn't mean we can't influence them positively through our choices. The goal here isn't to demonize a perfectly good food, but to provide perspective on its role in a daily diet for a specific demographic. It's about thinking beyond the simple "eggs are healthy" mantra and asking, are daily eggs healthy for me right now, at this stage of my life? And the answer for many over 60 might be surprising. But cholesterol isn't the only consideration when it comes to daily egg consumption after 60. There are other subtle ways eggs can impact our well-being that are worth exploring. Now, while cholesterol is a big part of the story, there's more to consider when it comes to daily eggs after 60 aspects that often get overlooked in the broader nutritional conversation. Let's talk about inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a silent enemy in our later years, contributing to a host of issues from joint pain and reduced mobility to an increased risk of chronic diseases like arthritis, certain cancers, and even cognitive decline. While eggs themselves aren't inherently inflammatory, the way they're produced and how we often prepare them can certainly contribute to an inflammatory load. Many commercially produced eggs come from chickens fed diets high in omega-6 fatty acids and low in omega-3s, creating an imbalanced fatty acid profile in the egg itself. When we consume these eggs frequently, especially if we're already consuming a diet rich in other omega-6 like those found in many processed foods and vegetable oils, we can exacerbate this imbalance, tilting our body towards a more pro-inflammatory state. Think about the common ways eggs are prepared frying in unhealthy oils, or making elaborate omelets loaded with processed meats and cheeses. These cooking methods, especially high-heat frying, can also generate compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs contribute to cellular damage, accelerate aging, and fuel inflammation throughout the body, particularly harmful to our arteries and tissues as we get older and our bodies are less efficient at clearing them. It's not just the eggs, but the overall context of their consumption. Beyond inflammation, let's consider digestion. Many older adults find their digestive systems become a little more sensitive or less robust than they once were. What was easily digestible in your 30s might cause discomfort in your 60s or 70s. Eggs, while generally easy to digest for most, can sometimes be a culprit for bloating, gas, or general digestive upset for some individuals. This can be due to a sensitivity to specific proteins in the egg white, or even to the fat content in the yolk, which can be harder to break down for a sluggish gallbladder. If you're consistently feeling a bit off after your morning eggs, it's worth paying attention to your body's signals. Our digestive health is paramount to overall well-being, influencing everything from nutrient absorption to our immune system and even our mood. Ignoring these subtle cues can lead to persistent discomfort and, over time, potentially more significant digestive issues. Then there's the subtle but important point about nutrient diversity. Eggs are undeniably nutrient-dense, packed with protein, vitamins D and B12, selenium, and choline. However, relying on them as a daily, primary source of protein can inadvertently lead to a lack of diversity in your diet. When you're having eggs every single day, you might be missing out on the unique nutritional benefits offered by other protein sources. For instance, lean meats provide different amino acid profiles and iron. Fatty fish offers omega-3s that are fantastic for brain and heart health. And plant-based proteins like legumes, nuts, and seeds bring a wealth of fiber, antioxidants, and different micronutrients that eggs simply don't. As we age, ensuring a broad spectrum of nutrients is crucial for maintaining muscle mass, supporting bone density, bolstering our immune system, and keeping our brains sharp. An over-reliance on any single food, no matter how nutritious, can create subtle nutritional gaps over time. It's about building a robust and varied plate, one that supports all your body's complex needs. Think about it not as eggs are bad, but too many eggs might prevent me from getting other things I really need. Perhaps you could vary your breakfast throughout the week, incorporating different protein sources and nutrient profiles, rather than sticking to the same routine day in and day out. This approach not only provides a wider array of essential vitamins and minerals, but also keeps your taste buds excited and prevents dietary boredom. It's about thinking smarter, not harder, about your nutrition as you continue to thrive. Next, we'll dive into what truly beneficial alternatives look like and how to embrace a breakfast routine that genuinely supports your longevity and vitality. So, if daily eggs might not be serving you as well as you thought, what should you be reaching for instead to ensure you're getting the protein, energy, and nutrients you need to feel your best? The good news is, the world of delicious and truly beneficial breakfast options is vast and exciting. It's all about embracing variety and focusing on nutrient-dense foods that actively support your health goals as you age. Let's explore some fantastic alternatives that can fill that breakfast void and even enhance your well-being. Consider starting your day with a hearty bowl of oatmeal. But not just any oatmeal. Think of it as a blank canvas for health, cooked with water or unsweetened almond milk. Oatmeal provides soluble fiber, which is incredible for heart health, helps stabilize blood sugar, and promotes healthy digestion. Now, here's where you truly boost its power. Stir in a spoonful of chia seeds or ground flax seeds for omega-3s and more fiber. Then, top it generously with a handful of fresh berries, blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries, which are bursting with antioxidants to protect your cells. Add a sprinkle of chopped walnuts or almonds for healthy fats and protein, and perhaps a dash of cinnamon for flavor and blood sugar support. This isn't just breakfast, it's a powerhouse of sustained energy, fiber, and vital nutrients. It's gentle on your digestion and a wonderful way to actively manage cholesterol levels. Another fantastic option is Greek yogurt, particularly the plain, unsweetened variety. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, even more than regular yogurt, which is crucial for maintaining muscle mass as we age, a vital component for mobility and strength. It also contains probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn influences everything from digestion to immunity and even mood. Just like with oatmeal, you can elevate Greek yogurt with fresh fruit, a drizzle of honey or maple syrup if you need a touch of sweetness, and a scattering of seeds or nuts for added texture and nutrients. It's quick, versatile, and incredibly satisfying. And then there are smoothies. Now, I know some people think smoothies are just for younger folks, but they are absolutely brilliant for older adults because they're easy to digest and allow you to pack in an incredible amount of nutrition. Start with a base of unsweetened almond milk, water, or even a little plain kefir for added probiotics. Then, add a handful of leafy greens like spinach. You won't even taste it, I promise, for vitamins and minerals. Throw in half a banana for creaminess and potassium, and a mix of berries for antioxidants. For protein, consider a scoop of plant-based protein powder, like pea or hemp protein, which are generally very well tolerated. You can also add a tablespoon of almond butter or avocado for healthy fats that keep you full and satisfied. This is a breakfast that floods your body with goodness, providing easily absorbable nutrients without putting a strain on your digestive system. If you enjoy a more savory breakfast, don't forget about whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado and a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning or red pepper flakes. Avocado is a powerhouse of healthy monounsaturated fats, which are excellent for heart health, and it provides a satisfying creaminess. Pair it with a slice of high-quality whole grain bread for sustained energy and fiber. Or, for a plant-based twist on eggs, a tofu scramble can be incredibly delicious and nutritious. Crumble firm tofu and saute it with turmeric for color and anti-inflammatory properties. black salt kala namak for an eggy flavor, and your favorite vegetables like bell peppers, onions, and spinach. It's a fantastic way to get plant-based protein and a variety of micronutrients. The key message here is about building a balanced plate, one that prioritizes variety, nutrient density, plenty of fiber, healthy fats, and lean proteins from diverse sources. It's not about completely eliminating any food, unless you have a specific allergy or intolerance, but about understanding how different foods serve your body at different stages of life. The advice I've shared today is general guidance, and it's always wise to discuss significant dietary changes with your healthcare professional, especially if you have underlying health conditions. Your journey is unique, and personalized advice is always best. Remember, your health journey is a lifelong one, and making small, informed adjustments can truly enhance your quality of life. It's about feeling good, having energy, and enjoying every moment. We've explored how what seems like a simple breakfast choice can actually have a surprising impact on your heart, your digestion, and even your body's overall inflammatory response, especially as we get a little wiser. By considering alternatives and embracing a wider variety of foods, you're not just eating breakfast, you're investing in your vitality, your mental clarity, and your overall well-being. It's about making choices that truly nourish you from the inside out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you noticed any changes in how you feel after eating eggs? Or have you already incorporated some of these alternative breakfast ideas into your routine? Share your experiences and what healthy breakfast you enjoy in the comments below. Your insights are so valuable to our community. And if this conversation has sparked a new idea for you, or given you something helpful to think about, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me bring more valuable information like this to our wonderful community. Here's to vibrant health, boundless energy, and living your very best life. At every wonderful age, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.